Welcome back, everybody, to Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition with Resistance 521. This is part 4 in our adventure, and today I decided that we're going to do something a little special. We're going to come down here, and we're going to talk to the Firekeeper. Reinforce the Estus Flask because I found that Firekeeper soul. You remember in episode 3, I think, in the cathedral. So now we have a +1 Estus Flask. Always helps. Anyway, we're gonna go down these stairs. All around here. And we're gonna come to this little thing right here. Anyway, you're gonna step on it and it's gonna take you down. And this takes you down to the New Londo Ruins, which is a place I really don't recommend this early in the game. I'm just running through it real quick, so it's not gonna be a big deal or nothing. Bunch of non-hostile mobs in this little area you can kill off, whatever. I don't know if you can see it from here or not. Yeah. Anyway, you can go over on that bridge over there, and right over there in that general direction is another Firekeeper soul, which I will be getting later. But right now we're on a quest for a better shield. And this door right here, you're gonna need the master key. There's no other way to open it. You have to have a master key. There's a large soul. And this is also the shortcut to Blighttown. If you go through there, there's some big enemies in there. But yeah, that's the back way into Blighttown if you don't go through the depths, which I find it easier to go that way than through the depths because the depths is annoying. Completely optional area, but it is where the large ember is, so I mean you kind of need that for upgrading. Anyway, we're gonna run over here, and you can sit here if you're an archer, and you can just sit here out of range and just aim for his head and pick him off. But we're not gonna be able to do that, and I gotta remember exactly which one it is. He comes alive as soon as you touch something, and you're gonna see it killed me. So good thing I only had 68 souls. But I got what I wanted. So if you're fast enough, you can pick up all three and still dodge at the same time. Not a professional. Shit, they put me all the way back there. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and equip that shield. If you look at it, it is heavier, but it does 100% physical damage reduction. So you're not going to take any health reduction as long as you have enough stamina. Now, the plan is, I hadn't really decided just yet which way I wanted to go. But I'm pretty much done that way for right now. I don't want to go to the basement yet. I still have to go pick up the key. But, anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to come down through here and hopefully try to stay human this whole time. That'd be nice. Anyway, we're going to run through here past this big guy. You can fight him. He's not, it's a lot of dodging and blocking. I just leave him for later. It's not, in my opinion, it's not worth it right now. He can hit me quite much. So anyway, this is Darkroot Garden, and Darkroot Garden is home to all kinds of enemies. There's these little bush things, which you're going to see right here. They do this long attack that will go around your shield, so I try to get up close and just, as fast as I can, just try to cut them down. They can be a little annoying, and they will overwhelm me too. They're not too difficult. That's a shortcut that can lead back to the Undead Parish, or well, I guess it'd be the Undead Burg. Sorry. That's the move that will go around your shield. But yeah, you can go that way. There's all kinds of goodies and stuff. We'll do that on a different day. Anyway, these guys in Darkroot Garden, you can farm purple moss clumps, red moss clumps, blossoming moss clumps, all those, and those are for poison, poison buildup, uh, and if you're poisoned, it cures it. There's one that does toxin too, I do believe. I think that might be the blossoming one. Anyway, there's one right here that's kind of like trying to hope you don't see him kind of deal. Just try to kill them off pretty quick. What we're doing is we're going to the Moonlight Butterfly boss battle. It's quick souls, relatively easy boss. There's a summon that I use. So anyway, you're gonna come here and you're gonna see this, and that is an item you buy from Andre. It's called the Crest of Artorias. It's 20,000 souls to unlock that. But that unlocks the Forest Covenant and the way to the Sif boss battle. That's the way to the Moonlight right there. If you come over here and you hit this wall right here, there is a bonfire. So we're just going to light it and then move on. What I'm getting ready to show you is the quick run through. I never stop and fight none of this shit, just because it can be, there's a lot and there's giant stone statues, so I just run. Really, anyway, what you do is you just run along the left side for as far as you can. And then you run along this side. Okay, so once you make it to here, there is gonna be a giant right here. But if you make it to over here, which it's not there. Am I hollow? I shouldn't be hollow. Anyway, I don't know if he's getting ready. There was supposed to be a summons on him. Who is that? Sorry about that, guys. I was having a controller glitch there. Fireball is hard. Anyway, yeah, there should be a summon sign at the bottom of these stairs. I didn't see it, so I don't know. I am human, ain't I? Nope, that's the problem right there. Well, shit. Back to this. So I completely forgot to turn myself human, so yeah, I'm gonna try this boss battle anyway. Maybe get it, hopefully. It's not a hard boss by no means. He just, one of his attacks, actually pretty much all of his attacks, they're pretty, they're magic based attacks, and some of them are rather strong magic attacks, like this one right here. You kind of just gotta roll, you can't really block it. My controller keeps bugging out, but eventually he'll come down and like lean on the whatever. I don't know how many times it actually takes. I've pretty much wasted this pine resin. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't have anything else. But anyway, he should come down to the middle here in just a second. Oh, he's gonna switch sides first. Yeah, he should be Yeah, you want to dodge those. They will kill you pretty much instantly. Now let's go. Oh, see, he finally decided to come down. So just sit here and wail on him as much as you can. And he will do that right before he leaves. Um, but anyway, you just follow that method. Just dodge everything as much as possible. It's okay if you get hit a couple times. Shit, I get hit a couple times, and my controller died for some reason. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having connection issues with my controller right now. Hey, it's gonna be the game for me right there. Son of a bitch. And controller's completely bugging out right now. Not quite sure what the problem seems to be here. Yeah, I completely apologize for that, guys. I will try to edit that out as much as possible. I don't know what happened there. It just seemed to die. Anyway, what else did I do? Rearrange some of this. Use humanity. I actually have to be human to summon in an NPC, so it kind of helps if I'm human. Okay, so now we'll try this again. Hopefully I make it. Try not to use my fireballs on that giant dude. I usually leave that giant dude for the NPC girl, and she pretty much kicks his ass. But anyway, run past this guy. I'll upload a video later on showing how to kill all the Black Knights, all the Titanite demons, all of those kinds of things. Black Knights are a lot harder than Silver Knights, so I don't really need a video on Silver Knights. We're not to the Silver Knights yet, so we still got some time. Anyway, so we're just going to continue on through here again, just killing everything in sight, pretty much. And try to get back to the Moonlight Butterfly and kill her again. Well, try to kill her, I guess. And successfully kill her the first time, so attempt. Like I said, we'll be able to summon this time, so should be a little bit easier. You just come here. Seriously. Thank you. Like I said, if you are too close to him when he uses that move, it will go around your shield. And it might not, it probably won't do too much damage. But I mean, it's kind of annoying, you know what I mean? Like I said, these guys are a great place to farm moss clumps. You can buy them. In fact, I'll show you how to buy them later on. To do that, we have to get to the basement, which I do plan on doing. I just didn't plan on doing it right now. But I will show, you know, how to get to the basement, the Capra Demon, where the black set is, all that happy stuff. Anyway, we're going to go back through here. Okay. Let our stamina build back up. Okay. We're going to do just like we did earlier. Run along the left wall, and you won't have nothing get you. There's only one enemy doing this, and that's that giant that's at the entrance to the little thing right here. This time, that summon sign should be right here. So now, he's automatically going to start fighting her as soon as is summoned. And it's Witch Beatrice, which she's pretty cool. She will help you later on for sure. She'll be in the Four Kings boss fight, which y'all haven't been in a boss fight until you've been in the Four Kings boss fight. I'll put it that way. It is a pretty damn difficult boss fight. Just because they all spawn a minute of each other, so you kind of, if you can kill them all within the minute, you'll be fine. But if you can't do it, they're all ganging up on you at one time, and it's insane. That's a lot later on though. So anyway, back to the Moon Knight here, and do what we were doing earlier. Just dodge all of her magic attacks. Beatrice will do some damage while you're just, randomly walking around. So retrieve our power here. Like I said, they will do damage. You can't really block that. And that one, I'm surprised I didn't die. I don't know if I can hit her. Oh, turns out I didn't have to. Thank you, Beatrice. And now, there's another boss battle down. It's easy 10,000 souls. I think the soul of the butterfly itself is another 8, which I use those. I'm not a big fan of the boss weapons. Some of them are really cool. Like, I'd like to have the Chaos Blade. But, other than that, I really don't mess with the demon weapons that much. The lightning spear is not too bad. But anyway, you want to come up these steps, long, windy steps here. And you'll get to here, and there's an ember right here. There's the watchtower basement key. So, awesome. And the divine ember. So, now we can go into the basement, and we can also do divine weapons now. You can give that to Andrea Vestora to be correct. And divine weapons are okay for, especially like when you're going down into, it helps a lot fighting like the skeletons in the graveyard, and when you're down in the, hell, I forgot what it's called now, but when you're fighting, going towards Nito, it really helps, but it's not that big. Anyway, we're going to use that real quick. We're going to cut that. We're going to use a homeward bone. And we are going to homeward bone out. Okay, so like I said, I use these on, whatever. And it's only 1200. Shows you how long it's been since I played. Completely forgot. I didn't use that, damn it. There we go. So we got 14,000 souls to play with here. Coming in here, I'm going to go ahead and go dexterity, endurance, vitality. Keep our endurance high. It'll keep our dexterity goes up a little bit. See, we're starting to come along here. Oh shit! Damn it! There we go. So we are officially level 24 now. So that's good. All right. Now, now that we got that out of the way, there's a couple different ways we can go with this. We could go towards Blighttown, which to get ready for Blighttown, I'd have to kind of do a little bit of preparation. Seems like every time I go to Blighttown, my weapons break, and the bonfires are distant, uh, so that kind of sucks. So I'll have to stock up on some repair powders and some poison moss, stuff like that. We could do that, or we could go into the basement, kill Captain Demon, and start in towards the depths and get the ember and shit like that. I can show y'all a humanity farming down there with the rats. We could try we could make it to the Pinwheel boss fight, get the Rite of Kindling. There's many, many different ways we can go. Eventually it's going to come down to having to go ring the second bell so we can get into Sin's Fortress, which Sin Fortress can be a pain in the ass, but it's got a lot of good loot, like the covetous gold serpent ring, which I really like that ring. Anyway, so from here, I think the route that I'm going to take is going to be in preparation of Blighttown. But I think the way that I'm going to do it is... Let's see, hold on. We need to go... I have to backtrack a little bit. And my scimitar being upgraded really did help tremendously. It's doing a lot more damage now. Of course, we are leveling up slowly but surely. Anyway, we're going to go through here and we're going to try to aggro these guys one at a time. It can be a pain in the ass sometimes. It's definitely not good if you get both of them. It really does suck. But if you can do one at a time, these guys are better than the fucking parrying dudes. I hate those guys. God, I hate those guys. Yeah, see, I'm killing these guys in 3 hits now, so they're not gonna be no problem no more. It's just getting built up enough to survive a little bit, really. And that's why I'm creating these videos, is so more people can join in the experience that is Dark Souls. It is a good game, and I believe all true gamers need to play this game at least once. And even if you don't like it that much, like, just give it a shot. Like, yes, it's tedious and you're gonna die, but that's the whole point of the game. I mean, that's what makes Dark Souls unique. And I highly recommend anybody that has a PlayStation 3 getting a copy of Demon Souls. It is Dark Souls' predecessor. It's the game that came before this. I highly recommend getting it, because it is a badass game for starters. And really, if you play through Dark Souls and you think Dark Souls is not challenging enough, Demon Souls, I would definitely say, is harder than Dark Souls 1. By far harder than Dark Souls 2. In fact, I kind of found, to be honest, I found Dark Souls 2 rather innovative, the way they put in, like, dual wield and stuff like that. But I think it made the gameplay a lot simpler. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not hating. Dark Souls 2 is a great game. I like the dual wielding aspect. It's a very hard concept to master. But it's definitely really cool that they added that because I like that. I mean, coming from me, you know, playing uh, games like Skyrim and shit like that where you can dual wield, I think it is a very nice aspect of the game. It on the downside is it takes blocking away, and in my opinion, Dark Souls is a game that you cannot go through and not block unless you're just a fucking boss, which I am not. So, don't quite work out that way. Anyway, I figured we might go to the basement, uh, get the black armor set. I might not wear it, but I really like it. I forget how far out you gotta go to get him to come out. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm gonna heal up. I'm probably gonna die by doing this, but cause he's probably gonna come out about the time I make it halfway, if I can make it halfway through shit. And you can hear him right there. Yep. I actually didn't manage to kill all of them. Anyway, we'll come back for those items and stuff later. I wanted to get back towards this way. We're gonna slide down here. And I'm gonna take y'all to the basement. There's gonna be the Capra Demon. And you'll see the Thief Hollows for the first time. Damn. I didn't know he dropped type. Must be a really low chance. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna go fight the Capra Demon, unlock the depths, and not this video for sure, but maybe one of the upcoming videos will do finding the guy, the pyromancer from the swamp. I forget what his name is, but we'll find him and train up our pyromancer flame a little bit. I'd like to start getting it upgraded so I can get it ascended as soon as possible, because that's going to help out really good in the long run. Anyway, we're just going to massacre these guys really quick. Just trying to get back across. This is just the fastest way to go, I think. And I forgot that archer up top. I forgot all about him. It's okay. We'll get out of his view here. And, like I said, in a video upcoming, like I said, we'll get into the depths, find, I think his name is Laurentius, maybe? I say that sounds right. Holy shit, I understood this gangbang left and right. God damn, it cost me too. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I think that's a good place to end it for this video. Sorry, I didn't really get anywhere. But anyway, in the next video, we are going to make it down to the depths. At least make it to the depths. I'm not ready to go yet. I just want the souls from the Capra Demon, so I can buy some moss clumps and some repair powders and stuff to get us ready for our trip to Blytown in the next couple videos. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll keep putting them videos out.